is finally game day in Warrensburg. Welcome to the University of Central Missouri. I'm Katie Smith for UCMathletics.com. The Mules football team playing its second game of the season, first here at home, and facing Emporia State for the first time since 2011. Mules now playing Emporia State because this year the Mules play all 11 teams in the MIAA. Let's see how this one turned out. The Mules facing a top 20 team Thursday night, Emporia State number 19 in the latest AFCA Division II poll. The Hornets won their first game of the season last week against Missouri Southern, but Central Missouri has won the last 12 meetings between these two teams. The first four series of the game end in punts, but when the Mules take over at the 9:45 mark of the first quarter, they march downfield. Second down and 8 yards to go here at the Emporia 11. Hayden Hawk's quick pass caught by LaVance Taylor. He dives over the line for the score. Central Missouri goes up 6-0 on the Hornets with about 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Emporia answers quickly. UCM defensive line coach Chuck Clemens blocking your view, but we'll forgive him. That was quarterback Brent Wilson to Reese Richards for an 18-yard score. We're tied 7-7. Hornets then grab the lead on their next possession. Wilson to Austin Willis, this time a 53-yard pass for the touchdown. Emporia now leading 14-7. That could have been a momentum swing in the Hornets' favor, but then this happens. Taylor fields the kick at the 3-yard line, heads 97 yards to the other end zone for his third kickoff return for a touchdown in his career, tying the UCM career record. Mules tie it back up before the end of that first quarter, 14-14. UCM defense ends the next Emporia drive as Travion Vaughn intercepts Wilson's pass at the Central Missouri 41. We get him back on camera after a 19-yard return to the Hornets 40. Pretty much the entire second quarter goes by without any action in the end zones. That is until the last couple of minutes, about 4 minutes on the clock as the Mules move downfield to the 6-yard line. And there it's the third score for LaVance Taylor, a rushing touchdown. UCM up 21-14 on Emporia. The Hornets answer before the half. Wilson to Willis, second score for that duo, and this one from 10 yards out. We head into the locker room all locked up, 21-21. Third quarter now, Taylor with the ball at the UCM 27. He coughs it up, and Emporia State recovers. The Hornets capitalize on that turnover. Wilson to Richards for a 29-yard gain. Next play, handoff to Antonio Brown. He's into the end zone for the score. Emporia takes the lead on UCM 28-21. Mules aren't worried at all, especially with the night Taylor's having. Second play of the ensuing drive, he breaks free. He is untouched, 67 yards into the end zone for the UCM score. PAT here, holder Garrett Fugate decides it's better to tuck the ball and run. He goes left. The celebration gets in the way, but Fugate gets the 2-point conversion, and the Mules take a 29-28 lead 7 minutes into the third quarter. Defense steals the ball back as Emporia tries to answer. Kadarius Green with the interception. Special teams with a big play at the 4:26 mark of the third. Blocked punt, De'Aaron Rhodes picks it up. He's helped into the end zone by his teammates. Extra point is good. Central Missouri with a 36-28 lead now. Toward the end of the third, Hawk looking to connect with one of his receivers, but Emporia's Devian Dinwiddie picks it off. The Emporia offense takes that into the fourth quarter, ends the drive with a 26-yard field goal on the foot of Austin Morton. Mules still leading 36-31, though Deshaun Dinwiddie nabs an interception off Hawk 5 minutes into the final quarter. Hornets don't do anything with that. Back to the UCM offense, 1st and 10 from their own 25. Who else but LaVance Taylor with the ball? He absolutely turns on the Jets here for the 75-yard touchdown run. Mules lead out to 43-31 now. Check out the ensuing kickoff. It's Devian Dinwiddie again making the return, but he fumbles. The ball pops out of his hands. Mules recover, and if this didn't take the last breath out of Emporia, well, this did. Don't even think I need to tell you his name, but this is his 6th touchdown of the night, a new single-game school record for LaVance Taylor. UCM now holding a 50-31 lead. The clock ticks down on the fourth quarter, and Central Missouri wins its first home game over Emporia State, 50-31.
Bouncing back from that first really disappointing game, really just can't be prouder of what the kids did. I mean, they really bounced back way better than I did. That was a tough one to take a week ago. We dominated the game in many respects and came up short in terms of the score. And, we have high hopes around here, and the kids talk about, some pretty lofty goals. And when you start off the season like that, and probably a game that you felt like maybe you should have won, I was just really impressed with our kids to find a way to. Everybody chipped in. It was definitely a team effort. Special teams made some unbelievably big plays, and defense came up with some big stops. And I thought our offensive line really played well.
It was a career night for LaVance Taylor, who finished with 288 rushing yards and 4 school records. There were 7 turnovers between the two teams. 4 were mistakes by the Mules.
Yeah, and that's something that we have to address. Last year we were one of the best teams in the country in terms of taking care of the football, and we had 4 giveaways. Fortunately, our defense took the ball away a couple times, and probably could have done it a couple more times. We actually got a takeaway on our special teams. I forgot about that. So it was 4-3 in terms of the turnover margin, but that is a big stat. That's a stat that usually works against you in terms of the final score if you don't win that one.
UCM is now 1-1, 2 games into the season of a tough 11-game MIAA schedule.
Not many conferences do it, and certainly not many conferences that are as good as we are. So, everybody plays everybody. It's an even field. Maybe the schedule the last couple of years, favored a couple other teams, but in terms of postseason play, what's going to happen is you're going to have a team with 3 losses that doesn't make the playoffs that probably could make a run at a championship. So, you got to survive, and it's a very physical league, and we had a couple of injuries tonight, and so that's part of it too.
An exciting win for Central Missouri, a record-breaking night for LaVance Taylor, and a 50-31 win, the first of 2014 over Emporia State. For UCMathletics.com, I'm Katie Smith.